Hi, I'm Bernard. I'm speaking out of a angle of being someone who's got limited time on weekdays in the evenings, and this includes a maximum of 4 hours when I come home from work until I got to go to bed because of work the next day. My evenings are usually like cooking, laundry washing, admin, sometimes other things. So it also means my time for games is limited. Often other people also want my time. So this comes to the main topic where I don't. I've got thoughts about games that add extra annoyances. Developers they try to have players longer on the games, something similar to that. It's not, it's good for people dedicated to games, but not so good for people who don't have much time like myself. Starting off, number one, extra padding to proceed. So this is in particular to just pad the game time. Example being Diablo 4 and also World of Warcraft, where you have like reputation grinding. This can often mean a lot of small side quests, have a whole bunch of detours in similar places. It's, takes a while. Number two, dragons on the cover art just to sell games. Yeah, this is, I've noticed this in the couple of years, past couple of years actually. It sort of ended up being too many games ended up having dragons, and even if dragons are not really involved, it's just because apparently players like it. So yeah, it's ended up putting me off the games. It's just been overdone. People should, or developers in this case, should stop doing unnecessary things like that. Another major annoyance, this is for buying new games. On Steam, for example, there are often games that have got no gameplay videos, and it's all just generated video sequences that are in the game showing some of the story a bit, but no real idea of the actual interface or of the actual gameplay itself is. Like, for instance, different character classes and similar things, or different sections of a game. Like, the buyer sees none of it. Item number 4, quests that start out simple and then become a whole long and big mess. It can sometimes be like a small side quest, then you find out, it requires do something else, do another thing, then go into a whole big dangerous area like that you're totally under-leveled for and or under-geared. And the list can be quite long when it comes to those things. Number 5. So this is certain milestones that are quite big. For example, Borderlands 2 had the requirement of certain sections you have to do a whole longer story. That can take often an hour or two. And for myself, who's got limited game time, it's not always that great. And in stopping that sort of means going to start over on the whole thing again. It's I was not too excited about it, especially after having to redo like the same mess a couple of times because of different difficulty levels and different characters. Item number 6, adding things that just don't suit the game world. Example being Diablo 3 Wings and a few other various bits and pieces. World of Warcraft had a lot of weird and colorful parts and items that were not necessarily that suited. But it could maybe or maybe not added. But yeah, some of it just didn't necessarily fit into the game world. But in particular, all the skins for Fortnite, those were a bit too different intellectual properties from other games or like movies or television series. It just didn't fit in there. So games should stick to their own intellectual property and not borrow from others. Even though Fortnite, that was probably a business model, but yeah, it's put me off the game completely. Point number 7, user interfaces that have got a million buttons or pop-ups. Fortnite interface, for example, to finally get into it is like go through a whole bunch of clicks. On Bloons Tower Defense 6, I've also seen lately in particular, as in middle 2026, a whole bunch of pop-ups, like, yeah, buy this thing, buy that thing, this event, that thing, like, until I finally can actually play the game and see the actual normal interface. That is several pop-ups later. The same habit has been happening on mobile games, and Bloons Tower Defense 6 interface is essentially ideal for mobile games as well. Yeah. Anyways, and they're also based on interfaces. Some are not that intuitive, especially when you haven't actually spent time on the game. And when other interfaces just age badly, like Trove, for example. That one just needs an update, especially on a lower level laptop size. It's got a menu that actually gets cut off. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Now, be gone.